Valorant powered by Globe and Twitch Student. 12 Alliance campus teams, one coveted slot to represent the Philippines in the PvP Esports Campus Championships this December. My name is Yusuke, and I have here with me the ever charming Frizzerk, and let's hope we can keep up the hype from the last game. It's insane. I can see we have our map picks here, and we're getting Haven once again.
Yeah, and this is, well, first of all, thank you. Ang bait mo naman mag-compliment sa akin. Pero I'm very elated to see that we're getting a bunch of Haven because, back then in previous casts, this has been a map that has been banned a lot. So mukhang teams are opening up to playing on this map right now. Of course, time has passed, and this has also given teams time to prepare. So maybe this map was on their agenda, but right now it's gonna be Valiant Archangels from Holy Angel University against Oblation Esports UP Diliman. And as we know, last time around, Oblation Esports, unfortunately, they had to play a 4v5 in their previous match, and I'm pretty sure gustong nilang bumawi this time around.
Of course, it's very unfortunate that we have disconnections in game, and obviously we have some problems when it comes to servers, and everyone just trying their best, to continue the game. And props to the teams that can still hold on with the 4v5. Obviously, sobrang mahirap yung ganun na setup, but at the end of the day, the show must go on, And it's always inspiring to see that these teams are always in it to win it. Like, kahit down sila one man, tuloy pa rin yung laban.
Yeah, definitely. And speaking of show, let us now show the pick'em results. Let's see what the fans have to say. It seems like may konting lamang si Valiant Archangels dito, 52.4%. Seems like, well, not too, hindi naman siya so pronounced to say na the fans are more in the favor of Valiant Archangels masyado. But aside from that, shoutout rin tayo dito. Let's see what the fans have to say from Daryl. How wit pagtalo, how win panalo. Okay, so very witty. Very witty.
Sobrang nakakatawa talaga yung mga comments ng ating mga viewers. And honestly, thank you so much to everyone who is tuning into the stream. Don't worry, we still have a lot of Valorant action for today. And, let's keep the hype up. I can see a lot of hashtags, how win already. We've got here, we have... Coming over here, we see Odway going Go Kaima. Yes, we definitely seen some action from them in the previous Valorant tournaments here on AcadArena. It will be an exciting matchup. And as Berserk said earlier, on the side of Oblation, hashtag comeback, it's definitely not impossible. And it's going to be exciting, especially in a map like Haven. And, it's interesting. I honestly haven't seen a lot of bind action right now. And obviously split. We're not seeing a lot of split in the competition scene thus far, but let's talk about Icebox here. We have the patch coming up real soon, and it's not yet available in competitive. There are some bugs. If the viewers are familiar, if you're using Omen, you can actually use his ultimate and hack the map. And obviously, I believe they will patch that in the upcoming patch. But it will be exciting to see if they can open up Icebox for competitive mode and maybe have it in some tournaments as well. So we have another addition in our maps. It's exciting.
Yeah, and to that, Icebox, very interesting map. We have that zip line, another new creative way, for the Valorant devs to keep the players in the game. And aside from that, lots of different elevations. I've heard na yun yung pinaka na pwedeng i-exploit ng players. So many different angles that you have to consider when pushing sites. And that means it's gonna take quite a bit of getting used to for players to really gain mastery over playing this map. And as we see right now, we do hear the sounds, but tingnan natin kung makapag-load na lahat. But before that, just to remind everyone, okay, if you missed that pick and vote, you can still win some Valorant Whites because it's time for Virtual Hangouts Chat Rally Globe Prepaid Virtual Hangouts. We will be dropping 750 VP for a fan to just type hashtag Globe Prepaid Virtual Hangouts and your team of choice. So either hashtag UPD win or hashtag HAU win. Just as Yusuke said a while ago, may isang fan na nag-type. So make sure to have both hashtags in before round 1 ends. We will pick a winner who cheered correctly for the winning team. So easy VP on easy VP.
And right now, it looks like we have loaded up the match, but unfortunately, our timer here. We do have a pause from both sides. I believe we're having some connection issues yet again from one of our players, but it's exciting. Let's talk about the agent lineup we have here, Fizzer. What do you think about the attacker side here? We see a breach actually.
Ooh, really excited to see how this breach plays out because he is one of those champions who can sorry, I'm coming from a different team. One of those agents who can blind, no? So there's Phoenix, there's the Paranoia from Omen, there's the Lear from Reyna, and then there's the Flashpoint from Breach. And it can really catch people off guard if Breach really knows where saan niya pwedeng itapon yung mga flashpoint niya. Kasi it's madaming possibilities eh. High point, low point sa mga walls. It's hard to really predict. As opposed to, for example, may visual cue talaga yung Paranoia, may visual cue talaga yung curveball, for example. Mas unpredictable, I would say, yung flashpoint ng Breach. So, really excited how that plays for Operation Esports. More to that though, they do have that textbook raise too. Very excited to see, and also that jet. So ayun, both teams I have to take Killjoy. So first time we've seen today so far, Killjoy is being run by both teams. So sino kaya yung better Killjoy? Tignan natin.
Who's gonna hit that KJ diff, And alright, ladies and gentlemen, alright, it looks like we have a player here. Oh no, our favorite Zushi once again. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want Zushi to reconnect, please spam Sushi in the chat. This is very, very unfortunate. It looks like they will be remaking the lobby. So right now, let's talk about the balance we have here in our matchups. So both Holy Angel and Ablation lost their matches in the previous round. It's very important for one of them to clinch their first point here. And we had a glimpse of the agent pick, but they might switch their agents now that they've seen what the opposing side has. And very, very tricky here. Sometimes I think it's mind games when you're choosing your agent. When you just decide to pick at the last minute because you're kind of hesitating. Do I want to go for Sentinel or am I going to hit up a duelist? But a map like Haven, I'd like to say that it is a rectangle. It is a rectangle. It's huge. You have 3 different points to plant the spike, and you can have a skirmish happening in A, and then a lot of the members die, then that one member proceeds to go to C, and then it's just a back and forth chase of who's going to get that spike. And at the end of the day, it really goes to show who can pick up on their corners quickly, especially in a map like Haven. And hopefully right now we are getting a reconnection here, but no, for Zerk, I mean, it's impressive yet again that we're seeing amazing lineups from all of the universities participating. And thank you so much as well to AcadArena for hosting this wonderful event. I'm sure a lot of college players are hitting their dreams of becoming esports pros, just joining tournaments like this. And it's really good to see that there are people joining, and who knows what will be up in the future.
Yeah, I definitely agree. This is such a good avenue, no, for growth. And not just as a esports player, also, it's a really interesting dynamic we have here because this is collegiate ground. So right now, if I'm not mistaken, medyo patapos na rin yung semester. So even though we do have a tournament day today, these students are all hitting the grind sa ACAD's space as well. So really great na nakakapag-balance sila. They're finding balance, work-life balance, no? And for some students, this is an avenue to release, to find leisure in their time. For some of them naman, they're really taking it seriously. It depends on you naman. Like ako, a player myself for League of Legends, I kind of find I source my happiness really playing competitive, no? Before back then, it
Mm-hmm.
gives me that sense of fulfillment, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that as well. So, it's really cool. Wait, sabi sabi ni Arian, make chat guess how old Berserk is. Uh, okay,
Kung
sige,
sino
go
man,
ahead.
kung sino man makahula, bigyan ko ng VP. Swear. Kung sino makahula, bigyan ko ng VP. Promise, guys. Sobrang saya naman nun. But anyway, guys, moving on aside, yet again, I'm really hoping that our players can reconnect. Sayang naman talaga yung opportunity to be here. Okay, it looks like Zushi has to restart. He is getting the Val 51 error code, and very unfortunate that we have these types of errors in the game. Sometimes it's coming from the internet connection of the player, sometimes it's coming from their PC, but hopefully he can reconnect. Let's see, let's see. Looks like he's trying to switch accounts, and apparently it's not working as well. So, my gosh. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, please keep up the support we have here in the chat. Go hashtag whichever team you are pushing for, and we will get back into the action as much as possible. Let's see those spam this Sushi to help Zushi. Let's go see that. Hopefully we'll get him back real quick.
Yeah, real quick, hopefully, and I hope that his team can try to keep up the morale, because during this time na halimbawa okay magsa-start na yung game, everyone has loaded in, but oh no, one person hasn't connected yet. Syempre, that's a curveball being thrown. We don't really want it to happen, we don't really expect it to happen, but we have to deal with it. And I hope that his teammates are there to keep the morale up. Chillan tayo, we chilling, and are doing all that we can to get him back into the game. And now we do have word that okay, it's good na from our resident Neep
Yes.
over here. Thank you so much for helping out our player Zushi, and fans also. Thanks for the spams, yung sushi spams. And actually nakagutom yun. I haven't had sushi in a while. Nagugutom ako. But anyway, thank you. Berserk age guess, may isang 15, bakit may 30 grab? Sino yung 35?
Oh
Sino
my
yung
goodness. My goodness. Someone hit you with a 35. Oh no.
35. Mas
Hey,
masakit
but
pa yun sa point blank showstopper ng race. But
my
okay,
gosh.
Amatsiki.
Anyways, carrying on. Let's see here. SS Ryujin, what's up? Hitting up with that spam Sushi. We also have Sad Paru here. Thank you so much for the support. Sushi has now reconnected, and we are doing our best to load up the game. And it looks like we're keeping tabs here of the Berserk age, guess. So right now we're hitting the 15, 35, and 23 mark. So, hindi ko alam kung compliment yan sa'yo, but take it as you will. Right now, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, back into the action. We have on the defender side, Valiant Archangels going up against Oblation Esports down to the attackers. And it looks like for our agent picks, we have a similar lineup as we had earlier.
Yeah. And again, let's talk a bit more about yung sa Violent Archages. They do have that extra information gathering capability in the form of that Sova. So maybe in terms of taking the slow route, they do have that advantage for them. Let's see if they opt to play into that agent benefit. But right now, looks like it's going to be a take for Oblation Esports. Just slowly walking up, dry peeking long. And yeah, and mid push right now, though. Valiant Archangels, interesting. Very interesting.
And all the members closing in here on the A side. We've got Vintic just chilling here down in short. Will be greeted in a second here. Unfortunately, looks away. Ooh, they did not spot him there. Anders get a kill there, but Zushi hits him back there with the ghost. And right now they have secured the site. The spike is being planted, and members of Valiant Archangels close again. We do have Jet here up in heaven. Daladax right now trying to get an overlooking shot onto site, and we're hearing some flashes on the side of Zushi. Unfortunately, gets shot down by Kaima there on the shock dart. My goodness, what an angle. Terrified gets failed, and back-to-back kills here. It is a 2v1. Come up here, Machu left all alone down there long. We do see the turret there. They did spot him, and right now, all that's left is to finish off with that wonderful Sovereign skin, might I say.
Ooh, skin. And I mean, guys, don't forget yung actually, tapos na pala. Nag-close na yung gates for that. But maybe next round. that was unfair, man. You're going up against a turret and another dude. So unfortunately, natalo yung Oblation Esports dun sa first round. One round to the name of Archangels, Valiant Archangels. We do see a full save here, save for that ghost pickup and that Shaunty. Let's see where that Shaunty will go right now. But yeah, straightforward naman ang mangyayari. Most likely dito sa second round.
We're getting a splitting camera here right now, and fantastic. We're already getting multiple kills. My gosh, one member left here on the side of Oblation Esports. A full wipeout. Pixel gets that airy shot there, Proxy, but unfortunately, almost manages to hit Dilodax with a shorty, but just missed by an inch there.
Yeah, it's a good morale boost though from Pixel. Got a kill on that shorty and also that Ares kill right after. It seems like Kayama is actually preferring that Ares, no? I guess he'll be holding garage doors for now, but we do have a full buy for the side of Oblation Esports. Let's see what shenanigans they have up their sleeves. Machu is on half armor though, so that's one thing to consider. But I think they are preferring to go and try and take another slow approach towards this A site, while Valiant Archangels this time around are taking it a bit easy. Vindic though, making his way up down A short. Dun dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Cover going out.
Yeah. So Vindic, right? They're actually getting that early kill for himself. Man advantage right now is for on the side of Archangels. As we see, hindi ata, actually they're gonna back off Oblation Esports. So tingnan natin kung ano yung rotation na gagawin nila dito. But Valiant Archangels not really over rotating so far, just holding their sights as Oblation Esports are trying to gain some ground here over grass at mid, but seems like C is being preferred. No ultimates up for both of these teams, but Terabyte is stationed here. Also a turret is placed to help him out to hold this C site. Breach with that flashpoint, though not really blinding anyone. Kaima throwing out some shock darts as Garage has been taken over. Zushi with that kill. So 4v4 right now. Seaside has been taken over, and Valiant Archangels right now is here for the retake. Kaima dies to Fael. Fael, good job getting that pick off onto Kaima right there. There is one person station here over at long. No flanks right now, no lurks, but here we go. Dilodax and Prophecy working together. A trade coming in though. 2 for 2 right now. Dilodax getting that kill. 1v1 right now. There is a smoke blocking the way. But oh my gosh, that Nano Swarm is doing a lot of work to buy time. But okay, Machu. Man, that is really, really good long-range headshot coming in from Mashi right there on that Killjoy. Great round from Oblation Esports. Good reads as well. Coming back from that 4v5.
My goodness. And we do see a difference in the push there. Earlier in the first 2 rounds, they were running and gunning on the site, and right now it looked like they were taking a slower push on it, and it worked well. They clinched the point, and it looks like they forgot the spike. I hope they didn't forget that little point, guys. You guys have to get back there.
Yung spike.
Okay. All right.
Guys, the spike.
Okay. All right. Zushi getting the spike right there, and okay, back into the action. We got Vindic here going for a little lurk here down in A, and members of Oblation right now closing in on Seaside, trying to secure the garage there. Manages to spot Kaima's recon right there, and at the moment, not much happening here. Vindic waiting for someone to pop out window, and at the moment, very, very quiet at both sides. We have some smoke here from both moments, and shots fired down here up in B side, and right now, Vindic, manages to spot Pixel, but unfortunately gets cancelled out with a Blade Storm. My goodness. And at the moment, I think they did read the attacker side here. They are closing in on A. They are pushing A a little bit free here right now, since they took out one member there, and at the moment, Valiant Archangels here trying to secure themselves a good spot here, trying to overlook the whole side. Dilodax gets a kill, dashes out into safety. Prophecy gets pixel down there in hell. Right now, back-to-back kills. It is a 1v2. Kaiba left all alone just outside A side. So we see a stun here. A very powerful fault line, might I say, on the side of Breach there. It can make or break games. A lot of people take it for granted, but I definitely won't. Breach is a man of force, literally. All his skills do prove that point. But in the moment they are closing in here, trying to secure a similar strategy that they did earlier. And Kaiba here goes for a little tap on the spike. Ooh, but unfortunately managed to get a peek on the other side there. There is no time left, unfortunately, and goes to save the Vandal. And an impressive push there on the side of Archangels, but unfortunately Oblation with the massive defense there. And again, as you said earlier, breaking down the skills on the side of Breach Reserve, it's very critical, especially post plant.
Yeah, especially that aftershock, no? As long as the breach knows where the spike has been planted, no? You can just like line up that aftershock really well. The other skills of breach really buy a lot of time as well, and he still does have that rolling thunder in his pockets. He did not decide to use it for that round. 2-2 right now is the scoreline. Oblation Esports is against very weak buy actually against Valiant. Yellow Dax though. It's an opening kill.
Oh my gosh, we're seeing a lot of shots fired here in mid, and ooh, Dilodax manages to spot ball by that. Matt did not. It gets punished for it. Double kill on the side of Ablation, and now it is just 3v4. We have on the side of Ablation here, just chilling down here in spawn, just trying to move towards A yet again. I believe Bobai managed to get a little bit of hint of where they are going, and right now, members of Archangels closing in on A side. We're seeing the ultimate there in the side of Omen. Unfortunately, it gets cancelled out by Terabyte. Oh my goodness! That stinger literally sting them right there. Double kill by Terabyte on the stinger. That thing is a force of nature. A lot of people think that the stinger is not a good weapon, but up in the clutch moments and really up close, it definitely does a lot of damage, especially when you get those headshots. We're seeing the Rolling Thunder now here on the side of Oblation. We're seeing some flashes. Zushi is closing in. Vintic gets Bobby on that. And Zushi tries to get away from the crossfire, but unfortunately gets hit by Terabyte. You saw 3 kills from a Stinger there. That was insane.
Yeah, wow. As we see in this replay, like Terabyte just finding this first really sneaky, cheeky kill onto Pixel, holding those really close angles, no, to make use of that stinger. I thought that was a round in favor of Oblation Esports. It was a 4v3 in the middle of it, but just that those two stinger kills swung the tables around. No, so Valiant Archangels really good round for them, forcing Oblation Esports to actually go for a save right now. Bobay though, okay, Prophecy.
The prophecy has been fulfilled, my friend. And with that play, the defenders looking like attackers right now. Just closed in on sight here. No hesitation. Is looking for Machu. Out there in window, they spot him, and there we see the wonderful VFX on the Oni Phantom. 4 kills by Prophecy. Archangels right now, they're on fire.
Yeah, and last weekend we did see Prophecy was the top performer for Holy HAU, no? And although they did lose their match, I believe, against MU, Prophecy really, had a really good showing on this raid. And right now we are seeing him topping the scoreboard so far in the first 6 rounds of the first half. There is an operator in the hands of Pixel though, and I'm excited to see if he can find some opening picks on that already nerfed gun.
Yes, and although it has been nerfed, I'd like to say that a lot of the players have already adjusted to the changes they've done to the gun. And, the 5,000 credits there, it is a little bit, it
Steep.
makes you,
It's quite steep, yeah.
it's very, very steep, but a lot of people have adjusted to how the operator has been worked into the game, and we are seeing some massive gameplay right now. I believe that is what Riot was trying to achieve, a balance for all the players, and it's really good that they are adjusting to the community. They are very active in social media, and right now, I believe the players are high-key thankful for that nerf. But right now, Pixel here almost gets spotted by the recon bot there, but manages to break that down before they spot him. And at the moment here, oh my gosh, fail with that headshot of Prophecy. one of the quickest whips I've seen thus far today. And Bobai here manages to spot their Sova but did not get the kill. Back-to-back kills here. It is a 2v2. We see an ultimate on the side of Ablation. The spike
30
is
seconds
with
left.
Vashu. Trying to hit that plant right now, but both of the members of AcadArena right now closing in on the same angle here down in the back. Who manages to get spotted by Fail though? And then we do see the ultimate right now. This time with the killer. Oh my
Oh,
goodness, my goodness. Amazing, amazing headshots we've seen thus far in this competition right now. Dilodax still trying to get that clutch. It is not impossible. What a wonderful little variant we got there in the Ego Vandal. Let's see. Dilodax can't push this. We have a fake dash. We've seen that a lot now with Jet players. That wonderful. Oh my goodness. File. No. No, that no, no. I can't.
uh,
3 amazing headshots we've seen in that round. It is just back-to-back carries on these teams. A while ago we saw Prophecy, now we got File here. My gosh.
It's an exciting exchange there, though, entering as both teams tried to contest each other for control over Seaside. Just back-to-back trades coming in, but Ablation Esports coming up ahead there. Fael especially, I remember it's short for Rafael, I think. Si Fael. Really good performance from him there. Lockdown really played key as well, buying time. Here we are, 4-3 though, Ablation Esports. I can see their fire burning coming from last weekend's match, no. So right now though, I feel like they favor approaching sites really slowly, methodically. I would say that's really good. Just make sure to check corners because last round this right corner here over in short wasn't checked, so
Mm-hmm.
maybe they can learn from this time around. Let's see.
Look at this cheeky peek we got here. This is actually, I'm getting a little bit anxious here for
Same.
Terabyte. Not really sure. Oh,
Oh,
manages to spot Matthew though. Still have another member right there. Bobai is down. Spike is secured in A. Oh my goodness. Dilodax with that impressive kill. But unfortunately, gets cancelled by Fael there. And it is a 4v1. Not impossible yet again with this man holding a Vandal. Right now, we see that the members of Archangels, we have someone there peeking down through window, and the last two
30
members still
seconds
on
left.
site. Fael has to be careful not to cross through the back. There is an Odin waiting for him, and right now, I believe Terabyte has the yes. Oh, and there is the peak. My goodness! Again, the Prime Vandal. We're seeing a showcase of skins here. It just adds a little bit of spice into the gameplay, and right now, Prophecy here. Oh, almost went for the off, but bought it for Dilodax.
yeah, and the skin sets have expanded already, so we're seeing a lot of diversity. Right now, we are coming into a quick pause, tactical pause lang to. That round though, very. I don't know what to say. It seems like Machu kind of forgot to tie his shoes there. He really caught looking at. I think he was trying to spot for nano swarms or alarm bots. Unfortunately, the timing wasn't in his favor as he got peeked while he was doing that. But good. It's a tactical pause for teams to talk about what they can do. No, the scoreline is pretty close, 5-3, and Ablation Esports not really well equipped to go for a full buy right now. They also do not have ults yet. No one close to getting their ultimates. While there is a Blade Storm and from the shadows on the side of Valiant Archangel. So actually also diverse gun selection here. So may Odin, may dalawang Vandal, may Phantom, may Operator. So it just goes to show na all of these players have their own preferences.
Oh my goodness!
Okay,
Oh
well,
my god! Oh my
my
goodness!
my yung personal space ko, it seems
Um,
like invade yata yung nagulat ako doon.
that's some POV right there. I'm a little okay. All right, thank you for that wonderful cam there down at Prod. That was interesting. And okay, looks like we are resuming the timer, and we are back into the action. And Pixel here just chill down and long, but we're seeing a spray through an Odin here. My goodness. Oh my gosh, we are seeing Prophecy hitting up that Lear. Fael, you gotta be careful right in front of you. Oh man, it's
Oh.
Prophecy on that. picks up the Phantom there. Looks like, oh my goodness.
Oh,
Manages to get Kaima on that. Oh no, but gets
Spike
cancelled out by
planted.
Vindic. 3v4. Spike is planted in B side right now. Dilodax has an operator but
Here.
goes for the Blade Storm. My goodness, they are unaware that Bobai is right there in the smoke in the corner. And right now, oh my goodness,
Blocking sight.
manages to hit Bobai there, I believe, once the smoke dissipated. And right here, Dilodax looking for an angle, trying to catch somebody. Right now, we are seeing ping after ping, but oh, does not get anybody. Pixel here with 2 kills with a ghost, might I say. Terabyte, you have to be careful. Oh! Ends it with the
bro.
operator kill.
Pixel crouched and dodged the burst fire of Blade Storm right there. What a clutch moment. That was amazing. But I mean, that round started off with File finding that early
Here.
sheriff kill and followed it up with another kill, picking up a phantom, no? So that was a really good showing from both File and Pixel,
Keep up.
managing to win that round in spite of not having great guns coming into it. So 5-4 right now. It's going to be a strong buy for both of these teams. Let's see who if Oblation can actually tie things up, or can Valiant Archangels kind of break free of that 1 point um, advantage, make it 2. Oh, Prophecy.
My goodness. Gets that impressive kill there through the garage doors, might I say. What a really small window to peek. But right now we have Machu trying to hit up C long, but a little bit unaware there that Vindic just waiting in the corner, just not trying to hit up some risky moves at the moment. A side of Oblation here, trying to push in through garage, but we have some warning shots here. Prophecy tries to get a peek, gets
Oh,
Bobai with that insane headshot. This boy has an aimbot on headshots, might I say. That was impressive. And Zushi, you gotta be careful, my dude, and manages to hit off that recon ball.
Right
Really,
there.
really good on their side here, but it is a 4v3 happening right now. We see the leer.
Oh
Oh
my.
my gosh. Good trade on that play. Pixel gets the operator kill on Prophecy just as he exited garage. And at the moment, 3v2 situation.
30
Archangels
seconds left.
Dilodax with the off there. Cheeky peek gets Pixel. Shut down, might I
Here.
say. And right now,
Here.
left all alone here, Machu. See, is he going to risk getting that spike? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Misses the whiff on that. I believe Dilodax got hit a little
10
bit there.
seconds left.
And we are seeing some hits here for the Odin and Matthew. No, just wasn't enough. Dilodax hits him off with the operator yet again. And again, it's it's a jet with an op. As in, you can just dash out of the crossfire. There's nothing more to say on that record.
Definitely. Just as how File and Pixel played really well the round before that one, Prophecy and Dilodax played out of their minds that round. Especially, well, Prophecy just winning the duels and actually successfully baiting out the attention, no, of one of the Oblation Esports players by throwing out that leer and then peeking out right after. Textbook Reina play there. So right now, may operator pa rin. Dilodax is here right now picking out in the lobby, but just some cheeky spotting here over Silong, trying to be friendly with each other.
Right here.
Slow movement here. Very paced movement from Oblation Esports.
Right now, Valiant up with a 2-point lead. Trying to do their best
Oh
in that.
man.
Oh, Kaima almost got a kill there through the doors. But fortunately, manages to whisk away on the side of Ablation. And at the moment, they are currently situated. Oh, we see a showstopper. What is going on? File hits it. Unfortunately, it does not manage to kill anyone on that flame. Kaima here still spamming that Odin. Very, very much so. And Fael trying to hit up those satchels. But oh my goodness, it is back-to-back kills here on C-side. Matthew getting Kaima on that. It is a 3v4. And Dilodax manages to spot someone. But as I said earlier, hits him with the dash. Gets out of the danger zone. And at the moment, 2 members of Archangels here trying to hit up Garage. But on the side of Ablation, trying to close up all angles here. This is going to be difficult for them. Oh, Matthew gets Dilodax on that play. Did not spot him there, unfortunately. He gets punished on that. And Archangels, let's see right now. It looks like they are they opting for say no Prophecy? It seems that Prophecy hits the leer, tries to go on the side, manages to spot Machu, insane kill on that play, gets flashed unfortunately, Terabyte gets Fael, and it looks like
Oh,
there is
sad.
no time, and kudos to them for trying to hit up the spot, manages to pick off two members there, had they been a little bit earlier, might have still got that round, and right now that
Last
2 point
round
lead
for the
is
half.
pushed out to a 1 point lead.
Yeah, a great round from Malaysian Esports right there. Unfortunately, Kayamas Odin did not find any heads as he tried to wall bang Garage for, I don't know, a solid, 30 seconds. So that just meant that Malaysian Esports were able to really just, take control over the site and find kills while they were at it. But still, Lilodax has that operator for this last round, first half. Four ultimates in the hands of Valiant Archangels as well. So that's a lot to use. Especially this Hunter's Fury is going to be really key, as well as this lockdown available for use anytime. Nation Esports again with their slow play, but here we are creeping up. Is Prophecy over at mid? A really key position for him right now. Oh,
Dialodax and Pixel there with the operator. What a peek on that. It's actually a little bit hard to aim when you're down there in A short. So mad props to anyone who can. And Prophecy here will be greeted by Fael. Managed to secure that ultimate. Goes for that complete invisibility. Manages to spot Zushi. Right now, still sitting at the same corner, hoping someone comes out the window, but we've got Terabyte here looking through a different angle. Members of Ablation, not quite sure where they're heading. The spike is with Bobai. They have enough time. Trying to close it through C, but Vindic right there, just resting in long, looking for a peek. At the moment, Prophecy still hasn't moved. Looks like he
30
is trying
seconds
to
left.
run for that window play. Yes, trying to go around it, but members right now of Ablation. Ooh, we see a flash here. Dialodax still looking too long. Recklessly, but unfortunately did not catch anybody on that play. Prophecy hits off the third in the back. We see the Rolling Thunder. We're seeing a double lockdown here. My goodness.
10
Dialodax
seconds
has
left.
a secure spot there just in hell and manages to spot Bobai who was planting the spike. One member left on site, and we have one more down there in long. Oh, almost went for the knife there, but did not take any risk on the side of Kaima. It is a 3v1,
Switching
and
sides.
my goodness, no time left.
really smart use of that counter lockdown, if I would say, because Obligation Exports didn't have any time left. And just placing that lockdown down secured that last round win for Valiant Archangels. As we head into this second half of the match, Valiant Angels Archangels have a 2-win advantage for themselves, and let's see what they can do on the attacker side around, while on the other end, Oblation Esports, what kind of I want to see what sort of proactive plays they can pull out on the defender side, like some sort of
Revealing
double
area.
push, perhaps. Right now, we do see somewhat of a standard defense hold for them.
And as you mentioned earlier on the double lockdown, I think they were thinking if you guys get trapped in that, then I guess we have to get trapped in that. And that would have been interesting if everyone got detained at the same time, but maybe for a different match. But right now, on the side of Archangels, they are not going for a rush here. They have their duelists prepped heading onto mid. What do you think is critical when you're getting that mid hold, especially in Haven? Look at that. We see the
Yeah,
recon on the
yeah.
garage already.
Wait.
Oh my goodness, they literally just went for the push there in garage. Zushi left all alone here in C. We are getting some backup here, but unfortunately, despite we're seeing a lot of smoke here. Oh my gosh, Zushi with the whiff, but unfortunately, Vindic gets him on that play. It is a 4v2 situation right now. We're seeing, my goodness, Machu manages to get the dink there, and Pixel with a long range kill, but unfortunately, Machu left all alone once again. Gets a kill though, a little bit, not really low on health, but managed to get a little bit of scratch there, and they have an idea of where Machu is, and all that's left is that shot through the smoke. My goodness. Well,
Yeah, to your point, first of all, I think that it mid control, it's really important because it just branches out so much. You can go to C or B and through different ways. So that's why it's really important. But that round, I think that I personally think that File should have backed off there. He held that angle really wide out in the open. So he was just free to get picked off. But right now, we do see a double push over at C long. Triple push actually.
And right now, my goodness, defenders running
Oh!
for it, but Bobai almost gets a double kill on that. But that shorty is still a massive force of nature right now. Kaima gets a kill on Machu. It is a 3v3 spike right now. They are diverting to A side. Terabyte
Placing swarm grenade.
close, moving in close here with Kaima. Plants of swarm grenades here. A very interesting strategy we've seen in a lot of games, especially using an agent like Killjoy. And my goodness, Dilodax there with a cancel on Pixel as he was moving up B side. And you gotta be careful, Zushi closing in there. But fortunately, Fael shot down by Dilodax. This looks like a one-man show right now on the defender side. And it is a 2v2 here. They have to be careful. Both corners. My goodness, what a play. I haven't seen that type of play in a while. You see, they got them right there on the corner. They weren't anywhere far. They were right there in the door. They had no chance once they checked onto the corner. They get popped off by someone on the left. There's someone waiting for them on the right.
Yeah, and they knew that the remaining defenders, defenders would be coming from spawn area, no. So that was a really good call out. Whoever called that play, that close crossfire range play. But right now, the first rifle round rather of the second half is coming into play. As we see that Beacon Bolt not really finding too much information. Ablation Esports have decided to try and take control of grass first, perhaps mid, and look for an execute thereafter. We'll have to see. There's a drone getting some airtime here in garage.
Okay, and closing in right now in Garage, members of Archangels, they are holding a hefty lead right now. It seems that the tides are in their favor at the moment. Hitting up the attacker's side right now, but Hell gets a kill on Kaima there. But trying to escape that spot there. But unfortunately, members of Archangels spot him and gets cancelled on that play. 2v4. Members of Archangels getting wiped out there. Terabyte managed to get the spike here, but we're seeing some shots fired down in C. Left all alone. We have here Dilodax and Terabyte. They are being sandwiched in. They have to get out. And right now, Dilodax very low on health. They have Bobai waiting for him.
30
Oh, up
seconds left.
top. Gets a
Bruh.
double kill on that. Honestly, you have such an advantage when you're holding an angle like that. Not only are you elevated, but you can notice where they are coming from, left or right.
Yeah, it's a demonstration of the also popular quote "height is might." It applies to Valorant. Apparently, elevation plays really well into that because mas likely maka-headshot ka kasi mas top to bottom mas apparent yung ulo basically. But really great defense from Ablation Esports there, really punishing the dry take of Valiant Archangels of Garage. So even though there was a dark cover, Pixel with that opening kill, wow, great start to this next round.
Managed to pick up one of their top duelists right now. That will definitely help them later on into this round. We're seeing some shots fired here. I believe down in B, but we do have Fael just waiting there in the corner in Garage. Zushi just waiting as well down there in C. Kaima just pushing back here. Vindic manages to hit this side up in A. The spike, unfortunately, is not with them at the moment. They are trying to secure the side right now. Unfortunately, that turret is very, very annoying for these players, might I say. They don't take that out. That will punish them later on. And Bobai, you have to be careful. You've got two members sitting right there. Through smoke, gets that whiff. Insane flick, might I say. Another member right there spots Kaima, but unfortunately gets cancelled out by the classic. We are
30
seeing the
seconds
spike
left.
being planted here. Was that a fake? Oh
One
no!
player
So
remaining.
L gets Kaima on that. All that's left right now. Oh my goodness, Dilodax with those fast blades right now on the Blade Storm. Are we going to see a phenomenal clutch? Ooh, headshot on Matthew. We have another member down here. Goes for the fake dash, but unfortunately, Pixel manages to pick off Dilodax there with the Phantom. My goodness.
Man, almost winning the round for Archangels
Hmm?
was Dilodax, no? He was positioned over at the mid cubby, and no one really checked for his position there. Really great. Uh, I'm not really sure if it was a lurk because he did come from spawn still, but a really good use of Blade Storm if I had to say something. Pixel though, great closeout for that round. Rewards himself with that operator here at A Long. Let's see if he can get the pick. Valiant Archangels all grouping up here at A Long for some reason, but actually it is it a pause? No, it's not a pause. So they just chill in, deciding what to do. And 9 to 7 right now. There is that showstopper up for Oblation Esports. Well, we do have that Hunter's Fury in the
Mm-hmm.
pockets of Varman and Archangels. We'll have to see. They're still kind of taking a slow approach to A long, no? So they really favor this
Placing swamp grenade.
this strategy for now.
Closing in on site here. We have Prophecy going for the peak, but gotta be careful. Pixels right there with the operator. You do not want to be greeted by that immediately once heading into site. They are dispersing right now, trying to mix into C. Zushi, we have there waiting in C. Let's see if he can pull off a solo hold. And at the moment, we are seeing members of Archangels closing in on C site at the moment. Or trying to secure this side. Oh my goodness, Diamondback is oh my gosh, three
Oh,
kills on the
yeah.
side of Archangel. That is insane. And at the moment, Oblation here, two members left. They are at a disadvantage here. They they are not in a good position right here. Oh my goodness. Pixel misses the operator shot. And right now left all alone, but Matthew still holding his ground. Unfortunately, just as he turned around, gets cancelled by Dialog on that play. And we are seeing a 10-7 right now on the score in favor of Archangel.
Can I just say, Dilodax has been doing such a great job lurking. His timing that past round was impeccable. He really was very patient, really choosing his window where he would walk into B slowly and creep up onto C and try to pick off some of the members of Oblation Esports rotating no, for the retake.
Revealing
So
area.
just shout out to him. Really great job so far on that role. As we do head into this next round, they do have the lockdown still. Valiant Arcade just didn't use it last round because they didn't feel the need to, as Vindex scores that first scores first blood for his team in this next round.
And yes, we are seeing some interesting picture. Dilodax, of course, hitting up the top frag. Definitely getting rewarded for those picks there. And Matthew left all alone here on A side. But members of Archangels closing in right now. Oblation at a disadvantage. It is a
Oh,
4-4 though. With a kill
oh,
from Matthew. Double kill. That Sheriff impeccable. Tries to get another kill there. Unfortunately, Kaima cancels him out. It is a 3v3. Impressive kills we've seen from the Sheriff on that one. And they did hit that lockdown right now, and they are dispersing onto site. It seems that they are going for a similar strategy as they did earlier, pulling up down in hell, and we have two members down, push back down in long, one in cubby as well. My goodness, they are holding it right down the side, just trying to go for the push. Terrified gets double kills on that though. Oh my goodness, triple kill gets punished on that play. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now 11-7. My gosh, that was I don't. That was too much. My
yeah,
goodness.
that round both killjoys of each team really showed up. Unfortunately, oh here we go. Ito na naman yung underground view natin. Baiting me out again. Anong part ng mapa to? It's just below. Uh, B
Yes.
site. So, ayun. Pero, lockdown though. The lockdown right now for Oblation Esports is still online. Oh my gosh.
Ooh, too much
Almost.
damage in that one. Yes, almost with that dash proving to be worthy. There, we see a lot of those plays from Jet means they have mastered that dash out once they get the peak, and it rewards them well. Unfortunately, though, on the side of Valiant, we are seeing almost casualty there, and right now they are pushing on to A. The spike is with Karma. Goes for the owl drone, trying to secure the site, look for anyone right now, but there is nobody in A site. We have Machu though, leering into the corner, goes up in heaven.
Revealing area.
Karma trying to get some more information there with the recon ball. Ooh, manages to spot the nano swarm grenade there and is now planted the spike. They have secured the spot, but we are seeing a Hunter's Fury and we're seeing another lockdown. But fortunately, it gets destroyed. My goodness, that would have been pivotal for securing this round. We are seeing some shock darts here. And we have a lot of the members here swarming right now onto site. Oblation back to back. Dilodax gets Matthew. Pixel gets Vindic on that. We see a rolling thunder there by Zushi. Pixel look at the finish off. Oh my goodness. Prophecy manages to pick him up from the back there. This RC
Oh
Mark does the
no.
fail here. Prophecy! Yet again, triple kill into that round. We are seeing a hard carry here post-plant situation. That was a very, very impressive use. Here we have a replay. Let's break it down.
Oh, Prophecy was able to find that that really great flank, spotting the bodies of two of Ablation esports players with that last kill to follow up. Really great use of Empress automatic invisibility right there. But before that happened, I really loved how Valiant Archangels decided to invest their own Hunter's Fury to take down that lockdown ultimate from Machu, no. So that kind of takes away that pressure, right? And they were able to just go for that retake much easier. I mean, defend the retake much easier rather.
I didn't even know you could destroy it with the Hunter's Fury. That's impressive on their part, how they initiated that. And it paid off well. They got the round on that. It's always difficult to defend post plant because you have members on the defender side trying to close in on site, figure out where are the attackers, and obviously their objective is a spike. But you can't just forgo the fact that there are members there in every angle, just watching, waiting for you to pop off. And it looks like we are seeing a pause at the moment, but whew, look at that wonderful overview we have on the
I
Haven map here.
I didn't know there was a burning building somewhere beside Haven. But yeah, pause lang tayo for a while because may audio issue apparently. I guess it's one of the players. But it should be resolved in but a moment's time as we come into match point actually for Valiant Archangels here. 12 to 7 right now, and they have the economy. They did decide to invest majority of their ultimates last round. So that is the price they did have to pay, but I would say it's worth it as it put them on match point. Suzushi right now holding C as usual, but I haven't seen any like I haven't seen any weird proactive plays from Ablation Esports to kind of change the pace of their defense.
Mhm.
So Valiant Archangels, I would say, are quite comfortable just to continue dealing with this sort of default stance. No, that's why they've just been preferring to go A again and again.
Ah. And with
Yeah.
that said, Prophecy gets to kill their own ball by, oh my goodness, double kill. Gets Pixel down there in sewers. And members right now of Ablation just trying to hit up the spike. And as you said earlier, if it ain't broke, you don't gotta fix it. And it's working for them, but L gets Prophecy on that play. Will he manage to see Dilodax there? Fortunately, he did not. Dilodax again with the lurk. Oh my goodness, this man. Look at that. Gets the L on that. Oh my goodness. Zushi, though, gets some of that. It is a 2v1. Are we going to see a phenomenal clutch on the side of Zushi here? Closing in on side. Going very aggressive. The way you gotta be when you are using Breed. Oh, but the alarm bot. unfortunately,
Attackers
the
win.
alarm bot catches him on that play, and being vulnerable, you do get spotted on the map, and that is it. Congratulations there to the side of Valiant Archangels, and my goodness, that was a very interesting matchup. You know, it was close for the first few rounds, and it seems that once they switched sides, Archangels they just went for it. They didn't stop at all.
Yeah, they did not stop. Especially this guy named Prophecy. He was just like all over the place. And I think a common theme that we can establish so far this weekend is that all of these Reina players have been showing up so much. And I guess this is why Reina has been seeing much more time recently in terms of competitive Valorant. No? Just the potential of what that agent can offer is just really high. So, unfortunately, Ablation Esports, hindi nila nabawi yung kanilang 4v5 experience last weekend. They still can try to do it next weekend. It's going to be difficult though for them. But still, a good job putting up a great fight actually against Valiant Archangels. They were able to secure 7 rounds, I believe, for themselves in that regard.
And if we just look at the scoreboard right now, we see the average combat score of Prophecy hitting up 302, and just following him, we have Dilodax with 298. That's still quite a small difference, as you can say, but honestly, it goes to show that duelists, when they do pick up on the momentum, they definitely push up for their games. And you know, as we've seen earlier in the round, Dilodax hitting up those amazing lurks, getting those wonderful picks. It played off well for them, especially the way that we've seen the Reynas utilize their ultimate, their Empress mode. That is insane. But well, ladies and gentlemen, that is Valiant Archangels going up against Ablation. Congratulations to Valiant Archangels, but GG to both teams for an amazing matchup. And right now, coming up next, we will have our next matchup quite in a bit. Let us hope that everyone has good internet and everyone can connect. It seems that we are going to see LG Azure here going up against TUP. This will be interesting. We do know that Adu is quite a favorite for the viewers here, but we'll see. No, you never know.
Yeah.
Right.
So right now though, I think we gotta head into a quick break. So you do your thing, guys, and kami rin dito pahinga muna ng konti, and we'll be back right just in a bit.